Hi, my name is Ethan Mengel, and this is going to be my Tableau submission assignment for Finance 4453. I'm just going to be walking you through a Tableau dashboard I created for a data set that just contained a lot of information about really ETFs or electronically traded funds. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off my camera, and you will see just the data set that I've been working on. I've created 3 visualizations, all from this huge thing that included ETFs, their returns for the last 5 years, individually and grouped together. You can see their alpha, their beta, financial metrics like brand, asset, class, everything like that. And so I've kind of narrowed it all down into what I really just want to focus on today, which is these 3 dashboards or these 3 visualizations I've created that I've kind of put here in this dashboard to make it a little easy. As you can see in this first one, you can see their total 5-year return that's sorted by brand. Nice little bubble chart, so you can see just by the size of the bubble which brand does the most. Over here, you've got their ETFs individually by their total return. They're ranked, and you can see the ones that do very well. And if you scroll down, you can see the ones that maybe don't do so well, and then even into the negatives. So that's just an easy way to, and you'll see it really helps when we sort. Just to be able to see which ones perform well, which ones don't. Down here is a risk return scatter plot that I created, and this is going to show the standard deviation of the last 5 years per ETF, and then the other side of it is the total return. And so you can kind of easily glance at this and see what's the risk, what's the return on certain ETFs. And again, this is going to look a lot cleaner once we start sorting. So if I come over here to my filters that I have set up, you can see I can sort by brand, I can narrow it down on certain ones, I can exclude certain ones, and then also by asset class. And so one of the things I really wanted to kind of hone in on and show off was this top performer iPath Global Carbon. Because if I click on it, you can see iPath shows up over here because it's the only one that's sorted, and you can see it's the only one that's over here on the scatter plot. But instead, I'm going to unclick on that, so everything else shows back up, and I'm going to come down to asset class, and I'm going to sort just for commodities, which is what this is. And you can see on this risk return scatter plot that there's a lot down here in the just barely positive, even into the negatives. And yet there's this one outlier over here. And if I click on that, that's going to be that top performer iPath Global Carbon. But if I leave it over here, you can see in the bubble chart that iPath doesn't show up. This is Van Eck, this is SPDR, this is ETFS, and this is Douche. And so it's kind of curious, well, where is iPath, right? If it has the top performer, it should show up in the bubble chart, but that's because this bubble chart doesn't show values that are negative. And so instead of sorting for commodities by itself, I'm going to come over here to brand, and I'm going to click, I just want to see the iPath values. And you can see on this ETFs by total 5-year return that, yes, while this one does perform really well, everything else that this brand has is in the negatives. And you can see that also in the scatter plot where this is that positive 0 line. Everything besides this guy, this iPath Global Carbon ETN, is negative. And so that's really draining down on this brand. And so if I was looking at this and talking to the iPath brand, I'd maybe tell them this is where you need to focus. This is where you need to kind of relax and slack off on. And so that's just one of the things you can do with this dashboard. Really easy to kind of sort through, look at what's successful, what's not, what's risky, what's not, and do it that way. So thank you.